Wait, you can't even see chat anymore. Actually, hold on, wait. Hold up. Hold up. Don't cry, hold up. Wait. This happened last time. Let's just make it red. Let's see if that is it. Do you see it? I did rebrand. I don't like getting stared at. That's better. Green? No. I'm doing a green screen video next time. This is just for now. I adjust. How's the volume? That's good. Ooh. No one reads that shit.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
That's crazy. Hold up.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion.
Oh shit.
Beyond which
How do I
no
skip?
waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Why is everything in caps when... Hold up. There we go.
This is the 27th of last seed.
Yeah, probably.
The year of Akatosh, 433.
But I wouldn't
These are the
say
closing days of the third era.
a VTuber though. I wouldn't say
and the
that.
final hours
Because that would put me in the
of
same...
my
No,
life.
don't censor that. It would be like the same level as the anime ones. I wouldn't want to be on that tier. I'm not on that tier. I don't want to be on that tier. Don't put me on that tier. That's like I don't want to be that VTuber concert guy. That's not me. Can we get Mrs. Gar to play? Man, fuck that guy. He doesn't know shit about gaming. He doesn't know jack skibbity, bruh. He pretends to play games. The last game he played was fucking Battletoad. That's the last shit he played. And he clocked out for the rest of the time. Yeah, he didn't play a game since. I think since I'm a humor-based channel, I have to play as a bald character with an over-exaggerated body type. So let's see. Holy woke. God. Where's my gender? Come on. Let's see how I can make this. Why you look scared? All right. He's looking a little malnourished. Really malnourished. Kind of looks like the Crimson Chin now. Make Sackboy? You would just be like really fat and brown, I feel like. A really round head. Yo. He's starting to look like that one dude from Spy Kids. The guy who makes the human thumbs. Hold up. We can make this worse. Ooh. Hold on. What happened to his upper lip? God. There's his hair. You know I gotta go bald. What's my complex? Oh, I didn't even know. Could this be lore accurate? A little bit caramel. Oh, what do you mean put down? Why are you already being mean to him? He just got birthed into the new world and you're already bullying him. Wow. He's staring straight into my fucking soul. Maybe Jibby was right. Oh wow. Hey, we could do this one. He just got hit with the fucking scarlet fever. Holy shit. This is his first. Yeah, it is. Why are you already bullying him? He's okay. He's not even that ugly either. Like he looks like I think the eyes really save him on the atrocity meter. Ooh, lipstick. You know, we gotta go with the dark shade of black. But puke yellow. These deserve facial hair though. Oh wow. He kind of has like the Tyler one headphone dent. A little bit. No, he doesn't. That's a fucking lie. He just looks like an eraser. What else? What else can I turn up? Let me turn something else up. Wait. Yeah, he has a perfect nose. We gotta fix that. Ooh. He's starting to look good now. Now we're getting somewhere. He does look like that one model built to survive car crashes. He's missing the neck for it though. You can sniff anything from a mile away. Holy mogger. Is this what he's supposed to look like? What should we name him? I think. What y'all think about Charles? Shrewd. How do I? Oh wait, I can change my race. Does it reset my customization though? Oh my god. Fuck. Shit. We gotta redo it. Hold up. Let me speedrun this. Eraser? That's a great name. Let's do that one. God, you just have too many great ideas, Jimmy. He looks a little different from last time. I don't know what I did differently. Nah, he just looks really fat now. Quite possibly uglier. He looks like he looks like Clayface from Batman. Jesus Christ. I can go with these ones. Rolling in a deep breath. Yeah, he is. He is. Yo. I think this is good. Unless we want the JD Vance. You know, that's not even that crazy to say, though. For some reason, every time I see JD Vance on TV, I feel like his appearance changes. He's a shape-shifting reptilian like my character. Oh, man. Let's see if I can give him his cheekbones back. I think it was this setting that made it, like, fuck up. Ooh, wow. Let's go back. Never mind. Oh, this is for the hair. I was confused. I'll give him a little pedo stash. Oh, it looks just like me. Look at that. Look how cute he looks. First off. Holy shit, that's sensitivity. We gotta fix that. You gonna play Expedition 33? I don't know. I keep seeing that like it's really good, but if it's like a 100-hour long RPG like Persona 5, I don't think so. I've had enough Persona 5s. But I think because I'm gonna say I'm gonna play it and then it just ends up on my backlog. What am I looking for? God, Jimmy, you keep distracting me. Hold up. Where's the controls? Am I stupid? There we go. Look at these 4K wall textures. Let's see if we can turn up the FOV. I'm not gonna lie, the game does look kind of good though.
I guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsman.
This is gonna be in a melee only though. We're gonna do melee only. I'm gonna be punching people.
How sad. I bet the gods give you special treatment at the end. And that's right. You're going to die in here, Imperial. You're going to die. Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see. You're an embarrassment. Best if you just disappear. Hey, you hear
How do I put my fist
that?
away?
The gods are coming for you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
What's the keybind to put my fist down?
They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that. The messenger only.
I got scared for a second. I thought I was gonna do something else.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
No. Never mind. Get.
I'll make shrink that chat screen. Damn, that's big. Put it right here. That's better.
That gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner,
Can't wait for Bethesda re-releases game 5 times in the next decade.
Now.
And you know what's crazy? It's gonna sell like hotcakes every time.
Get over by the window
That
now.
Todd Howard and that damn smile of his.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put,
That man can sell
Let's
anything.
go. We're not out of this yet.
You.
That man was in the chess club for a reason. Who's
Let me
laughing
see
now?
your face. You are the one from my dreams.
A very niche reference.
Then the stars were right. And this is the day.
God, his graphics are so good.
Gods give me strength.
Fucking like actually reach into the game and touch it.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
What if I don't want to talk to him though? Just broke my immersion.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done,
The game too loud?
it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
That's good. I am alpha. I do go my own
So
way.
do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
How do I quick save? Alright, perfect.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm watching.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Follow me, fellas. I know where I'm going. It seems like I lied.
Stay back, prisoner.
Don't try anything. I'm watching you.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Man, both games,
It's down.
Skyrim and Oblivion, they just start off with just enslaving you.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Show me what you got.
Now, this is the gameplay I'm looking for. Holy. Oh, my stream's dying. Hold on, I gotta fix that.
We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep.
I don't got that type of bandwidth. I should be better.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you.
Sorry, Todd Howard. Todd Howard. The graphics are too good, Todd Howard.
You out of here.
There's trouble
They
ahead.
won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Gotta love Bethesda combat. Yeah, I feel like if they're gonna remake the game, like, yeah, the graphics are nice, right? As an obvious one, like, yeah, you gotta have Oblivion with better graphics, but if you're gonna remake a game this jank, at least fix the combat as well. Because that's the main problem with Skyrim too. Like, the game feels like shit to play. The main appeal with Skyrim, and the reason why I love Skyrim, was because the world and, like, everything surrounding it. Like, if I'm gonna play an actual, like, video game, I don't want to sit down and play Skyrim. Which sounds bad, but game is still good, but I ain't playing that shit. If it means, like, I'm just going in for gameplay. Why the fuck did he get launched like 20 feet? Oh, they got zombies too? Please add a loading screen counter. Man, this ain't Starfield. I feel like the Bethesda games have gotten worse with the loading screen. I wonder if they removed any, like from the original game. Like, oh my god, look at those vine physics. Dude, they say gaming's dead. Come on. Come on. Look at that. And they say Todd Howard doesn't care about video games. Every time I play Skyrim, I stop playing after a few hours because of the shit dialogue. Nah, you're not even wrong though. I can't play Skyrim without mods. Like default Skyrim with the beginning intro and the whole head cutting scene, I can't do it. But I think I'm just saying that because I have over like 500 hours in that game. And I played it so many times. Wow, why am I moving like that? Come on, Todd Howard. You're killing me. I can still acknowledge how great Skyrim was and what it did for the gaming industry, but the more you play it, the more you realize its flaws. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with admitting a game it's not perfect. Because I still like Skyrim. But you won't see me playing that on vanilla. Where am I going? Ah, Todd Howard, you dirty dog. You almost got me with that trap. Oh, holy chungus. I actually know how to do this one. I don't. I actually don't know how to do this one. I lied. It took me 200 hours to realize I don't even like Skyrim. No, you do like Skyrim. I'm gonna gaslight you on this one. I think you do like Skyrim. You just realize that it's just... like, you just don't glaze it anymore. Now, if you hop on the game right now and play for a little bit, you will get bored. That's like confirmed. You will. But you do like Skyrim. You ain't getting the true Oblivion experience. You need at least 500 mods. There's about like 50 already on Nexus. I will replay this game once it's like built up a little bit. I'll get the 4,000 mod pack for Oblivion, where it makes every single enemy have size Z boobs, because clearly that's what Bethesda games need. Yeah, my internet cannot handle this. How do I slow it down? Please recreate the farewell meme. What would that be?
Until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
Here they come
We need to get
again.
the Emperor out of here.
Yeah!
I got this.
Want to do that
Step aside. How do I?
Kill him.
How do I?
He might be working with the
How do I equip that? Holy fuck, I'm ugly. Matter of fact, I don't even need clothes. Oh, I'm like a ball sack. Why am I so wrinkly? Oh my god. It's a YouTube video? Alright, once I end stream, I want to watch it and then I'll recreate it. I promise.
assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help
Don't
us.
push. You don't want.
How can I explain?
He don't give a shit.
You know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Why are you wearing a diaper? I'm asking the same question. I need some CeraVe on my skin, because holy. What did he ask me? I wasn't paying attention. I don't think about
I've
it.
served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
On the do.
What sign did mark my birth? Which one gives me the punching power? Oblivion professionals, please. Oh wow, that's loud. Thank you, VIP King, for subscribing. That is so loud. I gotta turn that down. It's not gonna be any. It's gonna be probably this one, right? I actually don't care that much. Let's do it.
That.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
Depends. Do you want to do magic or beat the crap out of people? Just beat the crap out of people. I want to just fist everyone. I want to go straight in. I want to go nuts to butts action on them. I just want to just absolutely pummel them. All right, perfect. I knew my intuition was right.
Your stars are not mine. Today the warrior shall prove a stalwart companion when fortune fades.
Why is he giving me that cute little smirk when he was talking to me?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope...
I'm glad they keep the dumbass AI from the original game. Yeah. I think this game, everyone says it's a remake, but I'm pretty sure it is actually just a remaster. Like, it's the same engine, same everything, same AI. They just replaced the models with Unreal Engine 5.
Doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. I go to my grave, a tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while, then we must part.
Again.
What a sweet
You
old
may as
man.
well make yourself useful here. Carry
Do
this
not
torch
look at
and
me
stick
that way.
close. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets
Holy
out of here
Riz.
alive, and I intend to do it.
Faces remind me of the Fallout 1 and 2 NPCs. Yeah, it looks like they have like a pound of foundation on at all times. Punch him.
We're the Emperor's
I got you, hold up.
bodyguards. Our job- Stick close and let us do our job. Do you? Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yo,
Don't say
who told me to do that? James Rance? Yeah, ban that guy. The graphics are UE5. The physics are some bizarre mix of
As you-
Havoc
they
and
cannot
UE5 stuff.
understand
But the actual
why
game
I
content is
trust
still
you.
ESM, ESP
They've
files.
not seen what I've seen.
That's really
Who can
cool
I
how they managed to do that though.
Listen.
Because I know for a fact if they didn't do
How
that
they guide
and
our
they
fates
remade
with an
almost
impure
everything
hand.
and didn't keep like the original jank, people would have complained. But to be fair, they would have complained about everything, about anything. People have been able to create mods by opening the remastered game files with the OG 2006 construction set. Yeah, I saw that. Some of the mods still work. No, Jam Rants. No, not that.
The sky. The signs I read show the end. Your stuff. My dream.
That dude was kind of,
Trophy.
Hold
You
on.
shall fire.
Look at the way he
May as
talks
well
to
make
me.
yourself
He's
useful.
giving me a
Carry
smirk.
this torch and stick close.
He likes how I look. It's probably just how sexy I am in the game. When it comes to story-based games, do you prefer more linear or sprawling choices? It depends on the mood, honestly. There's times where I play like an open world game and I just can't get into it because just my mindset.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
I do think the obsession with open world games in the modern gaming industry is getting a little tiresome. With some. Like I love Breath of the Wild. Right? I don't really like Tears of the Kingdom. Hot take. And I do think Zelda should go back to linearity. At least a side project of some sorts. I don't know.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to
I just can't keep consuming open world games. I'm just so tired of them.
Things are not going
There's too many. I don't want to climb a fucking cell tower to observe the area. I don't want to walk across the whole map and find a secret cube. I don't know. It depends. I'm gonna tell my mom on you. Please don't, bro.
Stick close.
Anything
Let us
but
do our
that.
job, and you'll be all right.
Not that hot. Come on, man. Just fucking look at me. Hold on. I kind of look like a Dark Souls character with how wrinkly my skin is. That's a racer right there. That's Jimmy's creation. That's all Jimmy.
This one's mine.
Protect the Emperor!
Oblivion take you. For the Emperor. Don't.
God, that was all me right there. What's up, CJ? I love open world RPGs. I just don't play boring, uninspired ones. What would be boring and uninspired to you? If it's like Far Cry, then yeah, I agree.
You thought we'd go down easy?
What's up, Brody? I'm clocked into my shift right now. I can't. I'm clocked into my shift right now. Oh, I'm clocked in. I gotta go, man. I'm clocked in. I'm clocked in. We need more short games. Agreed, 100%. I think it's been taken by indie games, so that role. Do you enjoy the latest top-down Zelda game? I ain't played that. I am playing as Zelda. I only play as Link. Create lore for your characters you created. I used to do that one like a couple years back when I had like a lot of free time. I would sit down and write in like a fake computer in Fallout 4, and I would journal down like all my adventures and shit from my character's perspective. Most Far Cry 2 is fire. Yeah. I really like Tears of the Kingdom, but it's really difficult to get back into it and actually beat it. My problem with Tears of the Kingdom is just like it gives you too much freedom. Is that crazy to say? Like it's too much. I like Breath of the Wild because it was more simple, more dense. And then once they gave you like the ability to create whole ass mechs, I kind of lost interest. And I think it was just me not being able to be creative enough to actually create those things.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost
I'm clocked into my shift, Kyle. I can't. open world games are very hit or miss for me. There needs to be sufficient depth and in proportion to the size of the game. Starfield is an example of a mild wide puddle. Agreed. That's the problem with like a lot of open world games. Like
The gate is barred from the other side.
back when it wasn't like that, like the details were more condensed. Like
Where the drop-
Nintendo games are a perfect example. Like Mario and stuff. Or I guess Mario Odyssey is the first thing that comes to mind. It wasn't open world, it was semi-open world. It was just more condensed and like there's more details than just the actual level.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
You're not missing out. Actually,
Wait here, sir.
yeah, no, you're not missing out, James Rance.
Wait
I'm not
here
gonna
with the
lie.
Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Watch your
For the Emperor!
The Emperor! Can do? Dare you stop?
Take them down.
Kyle, ban yourself right now. You a mod. You got that power.
You alone must stand against the Prince of
I don't play no GTA 5.
He must not have the amulet
TOTK and BOTW would be more fun if the weapon degradation system was optional. I'm out of my Breath of the Wild files, so my weapon's never broken. I found explanation looking fun. I think if you take that out, it removes a core experience from the game to like force you and use different weapons. Oh shit. Dude, why would you do that? No.
Calls of the Sultans.
Sonic Frontiers is an example of this. True. I actually like Sonic Frontiers.
No.
It tried something different. I didn't mind it.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's
In
the
TOTK,
amulet
I
of
wanna run
kings?
randomly and
Wasn't
did
on
quests
the
out of
Emperor's
order.
body.
I got really excited in the beginning area because
He saw
I thought the
something.
whole game
Trusted you.
was gonna
They say
be
it's the
the
dread
Sky
that
Islands, right?
flows through the veins of every separate.
So of course I was hyped, you know, because I was playing the tutorial
The
area,
amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the
and
Emperor.
it was just the Sky Island.
Most people
Just
think
to find
the
out,
dragon crown
once you beat the
protects
tutorial,
jewelry.
those bitches you don't see them at all
Power.
ever again.
True heir of the blood can wear it, they say.
You play there for like 10 minutes and you're out,
You say why?
and then there's like a couple scattered around the whole map, and then you have the boring ass underground levels, which is just a sewer level, and no one likes to play fucking sewer levels.
Joffrey, he said that? Why?
If they did like a Majora's Mask thing, where they went to a completely different area,
But
I would have
Joffrey
been a lot more
wants you to
interested.
know.
The sky was so
He's
empty,
the
yeah,
Grand Master
100%.
of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him,
I kind of wished
quietly as a monk
Hyrule like
in
blew
the
up,
priory,
or like at least have
near
it
the
blew up, and it
center
was
of
mostly
Mordor.
just replaced with Skylands because it would be more interesting that way.
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced barbarian. Am I right?
You would be right, Captain. Custom classes, do that. Combat. Strength. Just max me out on punching power. I can pick multiple. Would speed or endurance be better for this kind of build? You think going back to the same place made it boring? Not necessarily, because what other game has done that where they made it entertaining? It's possible, because I know they replaced the shrines and all that stuff, which is kind of weird. I think the explanation for removing the shrines out of nowhere was kind of weird, but I think they added enough things where it made it more still interesting. Endurance, thank you. Hold on, you the goat. I think they still made it interesting to explore. Well, I don't think it was for me though. I would have preferred like a Majora's Mask type of route. The real best open world game is Forza. Caledon, you gotta ban that guy. I can't play racing games. This one. This is the one we're gonna need. I don't know why I didn't jump to that one first. I think this is the build. I can have 3. If I block with my hands, does this count? Wait. Oh, I can pick all of them. What did I just do? Wait, am I still? Oh, I'm still picking, I guess. Okay. No? Okay, I'm done. Just get me out. No. What am I missing here? Blue boggle in your hand counts? Alright, good. Jump. Oh, this is it. I'm stupid. Okay.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne in prior.
The Emperor just died and he's still smiling at me.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving.
I don't trust this dude.
Leave the Emperor in peace. Leave the Emperor in peace. Leave the Emperor in peace. Leave the Emperor in peace.
Bro, I can't loot his
The
body.
Emperor in peace.
I can't grab his drip.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
I know where I'm going. Have you ever tried Family Guy, the video game? I actually have, yeah. I was a GameCube connoisseur. Of course, I played the Family Guy video game. Come on. Dude, look at these graphics. That's RTX right there. In all of its glory. What about Family Guy Back to the Multiverse? Come on. James, come on. Have I played that game? I'm a gamer, dude. I've played every game you could think of. Now, Mr. Cigar, he don't play no fucking games. Jimmy asked us earlier, he play no games. He's a fake gamer. He's always clocked into his 9 to 5. So just say you buy the new 2K each year. Is this true? Of course I do. Come on. I'm black. Top 5 games. Persona 4 is my first one. The other 4. Dude, I don't even know. Yeah, Persona 4. Persona 4. Third one. Oh, you gotta throw a Chibi Robo in there. Pikmin 2. Oh, actually, no. This is a fake list. My top 5 games. To prove how much of a gamer I am? $2K. FIFA. What else? Probably Power Washing Simulator is one of them. What about Madden 16? What about that? What about Mort the Chicken? Pfft, come on, man. Love Mort the Chicken. What about Madden 16? Does that land in top 40 games? Madden 16 is my 5th game. I only play sports games. I have the graphics all the way on the low just so I can stream it. I don't like how much popping's happening right now. Where am I going? Should I go to Cyrodiil first? To the main city? Or are we in, we're in Cyrodiil. I'm a fake fan. Holy shit. Dude. Holy YouTuber reference. Should probably go here first, right? The big giant city. Tried Persona 4 to the anime dialogue. What part do you stop at? It gets good. I think that's every Persona game. There's like a little bit of a transitioning period. Persona 3, I did not like. I got like 50. I'm like 50 hours in. Everyone says it's gonna get good. It doesn't get good. I'm tired of listening to dialogue. I just want to play the game and have a good story, and that shit has not had a good story. What about Colossal Cave Adventures if you're the gamer god? I have over 400 hours.
What is it, citizen?
Come on, James. You gotta throw something hard at me. This place needs a mod for more people to spawn in, guys. I think there's too little people here. And he looks homeless.
Only asking for enough.
It's probably because he is homeless. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, kind sir.
Reload is much better than FPS. Fight me. No, I agree. 100%. I tried playing FPS. I couldn't handle it. I do think Reload has the best music in the series, though. It is a very beautiful game, and I do like it. I just couldn't finish it. It was when Yosuke was crying about some shit. That's my go right there. Did you ever get to the TV world, or did you stop before that?
Rosan is a talented smith. One of the best around, if you ask me.
Wait, say that again? I was not listening.
Smith. One of the best around, if you ask me.
Thank you.
Blessings of Arcade upon-
Can I rob him back my gold?
Fingers to
Oh,
yourself, thief.
yes, I can. Don't look at me, please.
Break the law on my watch, will you?
I didn't even do anything yet.
Goods. Oh, and no gold to pay your fine, It's off to the lockup then.
What about Catacomb 3D? James, come on. You gotta give me a harder game. That's my top 3 played games right there. Now I got to the TV. I think once the reload, or not the reload, the remake comes out for it, which I think it's already confirmed, you should retry it. I think it's easily has the best characters, best story in any Persona game. If you even like Persona. I think you gotta really like RPGs to like that kind of game. Go to jail, resist arrest. I'll take the jail. Tried Persona 4 Golden, turning the uncle into Peter Griffin was worth the price. 10 out of 10. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's probably my favorite part of Persona 4. How do I Oblivion Professionals, how do I do this? Guys. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. Go to sleep to serve your sentence. Did my character already give up? Is there any more lockpicks? What about Infiniminum? I think you might have got me with that one. What the fuck is that? Is that even in a game? Hold up. I gotta look this up. Infiniminum. Holy shit, James. That's a legendary pull. It's like Minecraft. Name me another game like God of War. Play any Sony game. You got what do you get? What do you get for like it's like God of War? Yeah, just play just literally just play any any Sony game. Ever tried Fortnite? No, I don't play Fortnite. I don't even know what that is. You are a fraud. It's cause I think Mr. Cigar probably put like a 5G mind wave on me. I just never found out about the game. In reality, it's actually just not my fault. You are not a gamer god? Dude, come on. I am the gamer. I am a capital G gamer. All I do is game. I'm physically embedded into my chair. I rotted into my chair. I'm 400 pounds overweight. I am a fucking gamer. Alright, let's actually play the game now. Instead of trying to rob hobos. What is Mr. Cigar doing right now? I think he's working in JOB right now. Whoa, why am I... Did you have stick drift on a keyboard? Yeah, Mr. Cigar, I don't know. He's kind of weird. He works like he does something, dude. He's not a gamer. I'm telling you. He's talking about some sort of like bills or money or something. I don't even know what that is. Then why don't you know about Infiniminor?
What is it, citizen?
James, you got me. You got me. I don't know what Infiniminor. I watched now he's a fraud. I'm a fraud. I'm actually not a gamer. I'm actually not 400 pounds overweight. And I'm not actually embedded into my chair. It's all a ruse.
You have my ear, citizen.
Is this game like Skyrim where the main story is boring? Or is it actually worth doing?
What is it, citizen?
Because in Skyrim, the moment I hit Bleak Falls Bear, I'm not playing that shit. I'm going straight to a side quest. I'm going straight to either Thieves Guild or Brotherhood Assassin. Yo, I'm low-key like a bird. Wow. I cannot play this game in stream. I'm looking like a Pokemon texture. Oh. 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 This is how real gamers play, by the way. We nitpick and look at every single texture. See, everything's up to speed. You gonna put the new DK? Dude, I want to so bad, but let's be honest. Let's be brutally honest. I don't think any of us getting a Nintendo Switch 2 with those kind of prices. And the game, I love Nintendo, but $90, bro. $90. I think that's just Smart Card World though. But either way, I think Donkey Kong's like $80. And if I were rich, I obviously would, 100%. And maybe even if I was rich, I wouldn't do it. Just to, because if everyone buys the games at the current price, it kind of sends a message to like Nintendo and literally every other game company that, hey, we will buy this no matter what. We will consume this and we will eat this up no matter how expensive it is. And you know, this is perfectly okay for inflation to happen. Sure, $70, it was pushing it, but we'll accept it. But 80, 90, whew. Zooey mama. Least favorite Persona game? 3 or 5. Probably 3. But to be fair, I haven't beaten 3 yet, so that could completely change. Because I think I'm at the turning point where everyone says the story gets good, like in August. I'm like right before there. 4 Golden's definitely my top one. Just got a Steam Deck. I fuck with the Steam Deck. I had the original one, and I like it so much I bought the OLED Special Edition white one, which was like $700. So do I regret it? A little bit, but it's decent. It's good. I use it just for emulation, to be honest. Emulation and just backlogs. Playing anything else is or playing like AAA games is kind of hard. Or just streaming. You just stream from your computer. Here's your DK, $70. You gotta fact check that. I feel like it was 80. If it's 70, then I'll get it. 70 is completely fair. But that's just weird because this DK game, let's be honest, it's like Mario Odyssey 2. It is a Mario Odyssey 2. And it looks amazing. And it seems kind of not fair to be on the same level as Mario Kart World, if that's what they're implying with the price tags. But I'm pretty sure Mario Kart just sells more in general to just the average consumer. Like a family's more average on buying fucking Mario Kart than a new Donkey Kong game.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
I'm about to just kill this dude just for his cut. What is with these people and staring? God. Really, 5 is my favorite game ever on the Persona franchise, and it's in front of P4G. Persona 5 is really good, but I think the only reason why it lowered down on my favorites list is because I replayed it 3 times.
I'm listening.
When you play it that many times, you like tend to nitpick. And I realized that the first palace, like the quality, is so good. Like what's his name? Kaneshiro? Not Kaneshiro. The principal, the pedophile, that guy. It's so high quality, and everything feels so like tightly knit, and it kind of like loses that kind of momentum the more palaces you play. Like, you will never feel the same feeling that you felt beating the principal when you beat, like, Okuma or some shit. Does that make sense? The game is still amazing. The gameplay is still the best out of the whole series. Besides maybe Persona 3 Reload, but that game is more recent. Every time they remake it, it gets better and better. And the palaces are hands down the best. Like, I can never go back. Like, if they go back to how they made the Persona 3 palaces or the Persona 4 palaces, that game would not sell as well. It has the best level design. Bro, someone who has played all the DK games, hit the retro ones, I would kill for that new DK game. I'm right with you. I want to get that game, but I don't know if either of us are need to switch too.
I'm Brother Joffrey.
They say there's like an anti-scalper thing being implemented, but I just don't believe that. You can mod him into Dream, by the way, and yes, I understand. Can you actually? Like Dream from Minecraft.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the Nine. This is the amulet.
By Job!
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim.
He's got that
could
blue
have
eye
brought
stare.
him
I
to
don't
be
like that.
carrying the Amulet of Kings.
You're scaring me.
His meaning is unclear
Thoughts on the
to me
confirmed
as well.
Persona 4 remake coming out later
The
in
Emperor seemed to
2025 or
perceive some
2026?
threat from
I'm
the
copying
demonic
day one,
world of
hands down.
Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon,
Actually,
is one of the
if they
lords of
change the
Oblivion.
voice
But
actors,
the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion. by
I don't know.
magic.
I think the cast and the voice actors for Golden is just irreplaceable. If they can bring back Yuri Lowenthal, then I'll be happy. That's the only guy I want back.
I'm not sure.
I remember the first thing that they
Only the Emperor's truly
the
understand
Persona
the meaning
4
behind the rituals of
fan
coronation.
base asked for was the
amulet of
Yosuke
kings is
romance route,
ancient.
which I don't think they're gonna be adding.
Saint Alicia herself
Japanese
received
people,
it
man.
from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned,
They do not fuck with the
he uses
gays
the amulet to light
at
the
all.
dragon fires at the temple
The
of
thing I
the
hate
gods
about
in the
Persona
Imperial
games is that they take so long to get
With the
gameplay and
emperor dead
dialogue.
and no new heir
Just
to
lacks the
hand,
subtext to make
the
it
dragon
interesting.
fires in the temple will be dark.
As a person who loves Persona, I completely agree. I think
It may be
it
that the
really
dragon
isn't for
fires
everyone because
protected
it
us
takes
from
so
a threat that
long.
only the emperor was aware of.
And not just that, it's turn-based, and so many people hate turn-based combat. Like Expedition 33, I haven't played it yet, but the stuff that I have seen from it, everyone just complains about the turn-based combat. I think the only thing Nintendo did to stop scalpers to make it difficult to get on their website. The system they implemented was you have to have like a certain amount of playtime to actually get the console. Which was a really good idea, but I don't know if that's going to work. Because I feel like most scalpers, even if they do scalp the console, they're going to have an account with a lot of playtime. Dude, I'll crash out they replace the voice actors. Like, why would not add Troy Baker back as Kanji? Yeah, 100%. The last time they did that with a remake, which I know there's a game that did that, and no one really liked it. I think that was just Persona 3 Reload. No one liked how they replace the voice actors. Replace the voice actors, but I didn't mind because I didn't grow up with that game, and I didn't play the original, so it was okay with me.
He never told me anything else about the baby,
But since I did play the
knew
original
son.
Persona 4 Golden, I would
From time
get a
to
little
time, he
peeved.
would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves
I want to be
Akatosh in the
completely
chapel
honest,
in the
guys. I'm
city
not
of
listening to the
Kvach,
dialogue.
south of here. You must go to Kvach and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please,
From
let
what I'm
me know
getting,
if
I
there's
think
anything you need.
this game might be a
My
little bit better than
resources here are
Skyrim when it
limited,
comes to
but I
dialogue.
will help in any way I can.
I don't know what's with Bethesda and like degrading, like they're degrading quality in writing.
You must find
'Cause-
Martin before the enemy does.
And I'm not trying to compare Oblivion with anything else because I barely even played this game. I can't even give like a solid opinion on it yet. But even with Skyrim, just playing Skyrim by itself, it doesn't feel like an RPG. Just from like you don't really get the freedom to act on a lot of things, at least when it comes to dialogue. And Fallout 4 especially, holy shit. Also, Persona 3 Reload was the first JRPG game I've ever played and made fall in love with RPGs. That's awesome. Like, I'm that's what remakes are for, is to introduce people to like a whole new genre and whole new game. And they hit the mark with that one. It was really good. I just couldn't get into it. It's not even like a problem with the remake. What up, Metaphor Refantagio? I have it on my backlog. I have the game, and I really want to play it, but I just haven't found the time to. I heard it's really good. and it's Persona, but not high schooler. So it's like, it's better, and you don't feel like a weirdo playing it. It's great. I think the only remake I would actually want right now is the Fallout New Vegas remake, 100%, yeah. And maybe Fallout 3. Fallout 3, you know how everyone says a game is unplayable without mods, which isn't true? I think Fallout 3 is genuinely the only game that is unplayable without mods. The aiming doesn't work. You can't actually aim in the game. There is no iron sights in that game. When you shoot the gun, your crosshair doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't actually work. But there's always had problems of not having any choice in what you do. Yeah, true. And that's why everyone dunks on Fallout 3 when you play New Vegas fans always dunk on any other Bethesda game. And that's completely fair. They're very good at actually giving you player choice. Like the first the Springs area, Good Springs, you have like 14 different ways to approach the powder gang and shit. You can be completely evil and fuck over the Good Springs people that saved your life. That's crazy. Oh, you're good, James. I'm illiterate anyways. It doesn't matter. Also, if you don't mod Fallout 4, it's a bad game. It's not a bad game. The thing about Fallout 4 is still a fun game. And there's nothing worse than a boring game. It's not a... I think that's what it considers a bad game. Actually, if we're talking about like bad and boring is a different thing, then I guess Fallout 4 could be a bad game. It's still fun though. It feels very modernized and very like streamlined. Like they try to mainstream Fallout 4. And that was my main problem with Monster Hunter World as well. They try to make it mainstream. And that's not a bad thing per se. But when you already have an established fan base and you try to dumb it down even further, you're going to lose some people. Fallout New Vegas has so much more potential. Wish they had more time to make it. They cut a lot of content out of it, actually. Like a shit ton. I don't know who was whipping them to make it, but there's a shit ton of cut content that they never finished. And if they do remake it, I hope they add it in. But since Obsidian technically owns it, I don't think we'll ever see a remake for that game. And there's no reason for Todd Howard to pick New Vegas over Fallout 3, you know, the game that he made to remake. Fuck. I suck at this. Holy. They had 18 months to make it. Jesus. It was the worst Fallout game at the time until 76 came out. But now 76 is a mid game. I played it recently. Not recently, it was like last year when the Fallout show came out. It's not terrible. It's just different. But I did play it, you know, a couple years after release, and I heard the release, not heard, but I've seen that the release was absolutely horrible. That shit was unplayable. Also, man, I cannot break this. Can I just auto attempt? Oh wow. Yo, Jimmy, take my keyboard away. The only thing I can think of when someone says Fallout 76 is the internet historian video where he shows like how they basically scammed the entire community with these nylon bags and these fake Nuka-Cola shit, which was so fucked. They gave they gave the actual bag to influencers, and the people who actually consumed the item or the product, I guess, never got the real one. It was just this cheap, shitty bag. Random question: you got any favorite films? I know Ponyo's up there. Ponyo's definitely my #1 movie of all time. I was autistically obsessed with that movie when I was little. 500 Days of Summer. Can I not punch this dude? Oh wow. Oh. It seems I've been beaten. Besides that, I'm trying not to be basic. I do want to say Whiplash. But everyone's got that movie on the list. I heard mixed reviews on the Fallout show. The only thing I've seen about it, and I do want to watch it eventually. The only review I've seen on it was Synthetics Man, and he was just complaining about how there was a mixed race couple in the show, and how it was promoting race mixing. It was just such a weird nitpick. You can't even call it a nitpick. I'm not going. Also, I'm not going, but it was talking to you. My first video from your channel was gaming as well, and I love your content. Keep it up, bro. Thank you so much, James. I appreciate you, man. I put my blood, sweat, tears into that video just for it to get demonetized and comments disabled. Dude, I keep getting harassed by people saying I disabled my comments. I never disabled my comments. That was not me. Why would I make a video to create a discussion and then disable the comments? Like, it makes no sense. It defeats the entire purpose of a YouTube video. What did happen was it got reported a bunch of times by his fans, I'm assuming. And then YouTube took it down. Synth actually lives such a sad life. It's crazy. 100%. That dude, I don't know. I think he's becoming more of a lolcow. Does that make sense? I don't think people actually... well, there's going to be some people that actually agree with what he's saying. But I think people are just more fascinated with just him as a person. Like, the fact that he exists and that he's becoming more and more of a thing to laugh at and poke at. Like, his friend... Like, or not his friends. Actually, yeah, his friends as well. His friends and fans just make fun of him for liking food porn and shit. And just being him. He's, like, slowly devolving into a lolcow. And I think in a couple of years it will become that. And people will just look back on it and be like, wow, that dude existed. Kind of like Boogie. Can you debunk what the EGAD video defending Synthetic Man of all people? Someone made a defending Synthetic Man video? Actually, there's a lot of videos like that. Latina Parfait. He's pretty funny. I'm not even gonna lie. Does he say crazy stuff? And is he a little weird? 100%. He's the one that's like talking about like women need to go back to having fucking jiggle physics and nipples the size of the fucking moon. But he's saying his shit is kind of funny. And Anna Waifu, but Anna Waifu kind of debranded from Synthetic Man after she got attacked by his own fans. Just for being a woman, I'm pretty sure. Which is kind of funny. Bro had one bad experience with a woman and now refuses to talk to them? Yeah. It's always the same people who push the need for... It's a really small bear. It's always people who push the need for like a nuclear family and all these kind of things, and they don't have one. They don't have a girlfriend. They don't have a nuclear family. They don't have any of these things. Yet they push for it. The worst is Latino Parfait. He's funny though. Yes, they did, and it's horrible. I'll watch it. Is his name Egad? And I know they're doomers, and they're always like constantly negative, and like that's their whole shtick. But even if it's like a character that they're playing, it gets to a point where it does affect the real person. I feel like when you're constantly outputting this kind of content, like you are expressing yourself, it manifests. It has to manifest at some point. Like saying these like constant buzzwords over and over, it has to drive you insane after a certain point. I feel like the one grifter I can't help but laugh at is Andy Pants. Yo, not even his own not even his own fans like him. Like his most recent Andy Pants video he like talks about like how the Wokies lost and Monster Hunter World was a success and like the left is angry. I think he's the only grifter that said it wasn't woke, but the rest said it was woke. And then his fans dunked on him for saying it wasn't woke. His name was what, the EGAT video defending. Oops, Stu. What's up, friend? Just trying to have fun. What's up, Revan? I'm having fun so far. I'm just running around punching animals and killing them. I'll watch the video for sure, James. I want to see what he has to say. But I don't know. I think you gotta like at some point just give up the act. And if it's not an act, then you're most certainly depressed. Because if I was constantly making that content and constantly hating on an art form that I love, or used to love, I guess, in their perspective, then I'd be miserable. You should drop a diss track. Diss track. Angry Rap 3. Peak Gaming Animal Abuse Simulator. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get to this to the gate of Oblivion, but I'm like running around this mountain. I've killed like 4 bears and 5 deers.
I'm just tired. I can't face it.
You can definitely tell it's still using the Oblivion engine. That kind of turn.
Come on, run.
And this.
Still time. The guard still
Wow.
holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
There is no way they care about art gaming as an art form. I think I read your comment where I gave them too much credit. I completely agree. I think I did. I was trying to like not repeat what I made with gaming as woke and try and like collectively say that doomers are just like negative people rather than just like the anti-woke crowd. And I do think some of them do care about gaming as an art form to a certain extent. Not these YouTubers though. The YouTubers are obviously just doing it for money. They're grifters. That's why they're just saying all this bullshit about gaming. They don't actually care about gaming. Like if you watch this deep dive on Synthetic Man, that man's like favorite game and the only game he has played is fucking Ratchet and Clank. And there's nothing wrong with liking Ratchet and Clank. That's a good game. But he doesn't get outside his comfort zone for gaming at all. And that's all he plays. He plays just the games that he used to play when he was little, which is like 5. Can you admit that Sunset Overdrive? That is an incredible pull. The 3 people that played that game. I feel like if they cared, it would show. I guess the argument you could show for that is that's why they're complaining so much. They complain so much just because they care. But I think they just care more about money, to be honest, not like the actual art form. Ew, why are you playing this trash and not a good game like Skate 2? You know what, Pip? You're right. But you can't kill animals like I'm killing animals in this game in Skate 2, though. You're not seeing people getting pummeled down in Skate 2, though. I really believe that the whole anti-woke grift boosted the sales of that new Assassin's Creed game. 100%. 100%. There was the official Assassin's Creed account on Twitter made a response to, I don't know who it was. I think it was Grums. Do y'all know Grums? That guy's so fucking weird. He's like a 60-year-old man, and he's like complaining about video games every day. But they made a quote tweet and ratioed him completely. Or was it him or was it Elon? I don't know. It was one of those two. It definitely boosted the sales though. It didn't perform bad, but no matter how much evidence you show for how it performed in sales, it doesn't matter. Like it could sell like 40 million copies, and they would be like, "Well, it didn't sell 45. It didn't sell 50. It didn't sell 60." Like it's just constantly moving the goalpost. That's just sad. Only Ratchet and Clank that he only loves. Persona 4 Golden is woke because you play as a Japanese guy. They would say some shit like that, but they won't, because it's not a black person, so they don't give a shit. Now, if you play as a black guy, then yes. They could make a completely African-inspired game, like from the ground up, completely new original characters, no woke stuff, and they would still complain about it, which is I'm pretty sure they did with South of Midnight. I didn't play the game. I don't know if it's good, so I'm not gonna speak on it. But I did hear some complaints. Oh boy, Grums, yeah, yeah. I do gaming got too wig when they added a turtle to Crossy Road. Yeah, I only played the chicken, man. All these fucking diversity picks. The Grums lore is so crazy. I think it was both Grums and Elon. Yeah, but I think the major ratio was Elon. And then they got called woke for doing that. Didn't Grums own a porn site? I'm pretty sure he owned a porn site of some sort.
It was Savlian Mattis.
Now, I'm not saying that he should lose credibility for owning a porn site, but I do think it's kind of weird.
Savlian says they can hold the road.
Which I don't think is bad to say.
No, I don't believe
You know, I'm not gonna porn shame or king shame or anything, but I don't know. I just think when you're a public figure like that and you're complaining about video games and how they need to be more sexualized or have like bigger breasts constantly, it just kind of shows like how porn brained you are. Like porn has literally rotted your fucking brain.
Are they angry with us?
Like I guess to a point. Like there's nothing wrong with, you know, being attracted to women because you're a man. But dude, when you're this porn brained, it becomes an issue. Now we are on the topic of grifters. Who was the one complaining about the monkey and DK Peachy wasn't hot? That was Kyle. That's the dude. That's the dude who got put in prison for beating his wife. If you go on his channel, every video starts off with a rap, and I'm not gonna lie, the raps they're kind of creative. They're not terrible, but what he raps about is just like basically anything that you would expect from a grifter. You know, like big titties. The lefties are mad, and it's like that one fucking image that came out in like 2013, and they had never dropped it since. Is Grums the creator of God of War? Am I wrong? I think he worked on StarCraft. He made this one game that didn't do very well. But he is a game dev, and he just posts the weirdest things. Yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure it was under some other identity though. Wasn't his it was either his mom or his wife. It was one of those two that he put it under, which is so fucked. She probably had no idea. That poor woman had a porn site under her name. We are all playing that Grums game that's never coming out. No, we're not. No, none of us are. We are not playing that game. We are not playing that shit. I would actually I would play it just to review it and make a video on it. I would.
Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel.
With how low the graphics I have, or that I put it as, I might as well just play the fucking original Oblivion.
And now we can't even get back into the city to help them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was his mom. That's so fucked. That's so weird. I wouldn't do that. I can't imagine putting my mom's name under a porn site that I own. We are all members of Grum's site. No, no.
Overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
I'm not gonna try and generalize, but I'm gonna generalize anyways. It's always some fuck thing coming out, or at least some weird porn thing to come out from grifters. Like, you got Synthetic Man, who's like overly homophobic and all these kinds of things, and he jerks off to Fuda porn, and he says it was like the mind control of the internet or some shit like that made him like beat to Fuda. Like, bro, just admit you're a little fruity. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Like, if you like Fuda, you like Fuda. You know what I'm saying? Like, just holy shit. Just admit it.
My home.
I'm glad my life isn't consumed by politics to the point where I watch culture war content all day. Yeah. Especially video games, dude. Like, it's such video games back then on YouTube especially used to be such like an innocent place to either shit on or just talk about your favorite game.
If only I had a way to strike back.
Like, Angry Video Game Nerd, he's a doomer, but he's an entertaining doomer, and he like shows off like how bad games used to be. Like, there's still bad games coming out, but just not to the degree that it used to be. Like, he played fucking like who's gonna be playing Battletoads modern day? Like, for real. Like, imagine having kids and giving your kid Battletoads. Now, you might have liked that game because you grew up with it. But you give your kid Battletoads, he's gonna drop that shit in 10 seconds because it's garbage. Apologies to the 2 Battletoad fans out there, but it's just true.
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city.
Good thing we still have Jeff Kaplan. Yeah, I don't think he actually touched any of the coworkers.
Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
So I still like Jeff Kaplan. I don't think he actually did anything weird.
You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group.
Apparently, I did research on that. I think I was trying to include it in my video somehow.
He's trapped in there with the rest of them.
And the branch that he was in, or actually, I think a lot of there's like a bunch of Blizzard branches, and the weird stuff that was happening wasn't in like the entirety of Blizzard. It was actually just happening in 1 or 2 branches.
You want to help?
So most people were kind of like isolated. They didn't actually know what was happening.
If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean you're.
So I don't think it was actually Jeff Kaplan robbing the breast milk from the fridges and stuff. So I still like him. Not gonna lie, it was worth it gooning of to Emma Frost from Rivals. Psych. Hey, don't say psych. It's okay, man. James, I am not judging you, man. It's okay to like Emma Frost. We need Reggie back. Give him a big bowl of spaghetti. Yo, Reggie. Okay, Doug Bowser. Cool name, right? Great name, actually. Fucking matches with the whole brand, right? He is a greedy bastard. I blame him for the price raises. It's got to be him. Got to be. He's the name of a villain. I genuinely think it is fucking Bowser telling people to raise these prices to $80, $90.
The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting.
We all go into the thing. I don't know what you're talking about. We're talking about Emma Frost. James gooning. James be gooning to Emma Frost.
Supposed to be impressed.
It's a brave thing you're doing.
Who's your favorite garbage YouTuber? What do you mean by garbage YouTuber? Like, they just make slop content and you like consume the slop? I don't know why I thought walking through would actually take me there. Are we already in Oblivion? Am I bidding the game? I don't think I got that kind of gear to go here. I might be wrong though. Favorite YouTubers? I'm just gonna look up the ones that inspired me. I'd say Nikki Jakey, Donkey. Definitely Donkey. You can see my first few videos was just fucking Donkey copy videos. I got his exact cadence down and everything. It was crazy. Pyrocynical. Even if he is a little weird with the whole inflation stuff. Pyrocynical.
We were ambushed, trapped.
Who else?
I managed to escape.
I gotta look at my list.
The others are strewn across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm
Hold
getting
up.
out of here.
Let me see. Oh wow, I'm on my wrong account. There we go. Let me list them off for you, Jimmy. I would have to say iDubbbz, but he is kind of like a relic of the time. He hasn't made good content in a while. Even with the content comp, it was kind of mid. Like, I get the point that he was making. That's perfectly fine, but the way he like delivered it was kind of not what I was hoping from iDubbbz. He's very, very creative, and I just didn't see that in the video. Probably Game Grumps. I fuck with Game Grumps. Like, ironically liking their slop content. I don't consume a lot of slop. I'm a fine diner. I wouldn't say Pyrocynical makes slop, but everyone says he does make slop. I wouldn't consider it slop. I think a guilty pleasure of mine is like the 100-day videos, but it depends on like what kind of game it is. Like I will chow down on any 100-day videos that are like about Project Zomboid or some shit. Like I will feast on that. Let me see what kind of slop I consume. I've been rewatching Kid Cutter Crab, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube. Besides that. Scott the Woz. I used to watch Scott the Woz when I was like, it was a while. It's been a minute. But you could definitely see the influence of my content because one of the videos or two of the videos are like pretty much like frame for frame copy of Scott the Woz. Nah, Pyro does make slop compared to his main. Yeah. His Pyro live channel, you go to one of his live streams, it's just him fucking clip farming. Like the entire time. And it's really obvious. Like when you clip farm, you gotta make it not obvious. That man makes it so obvious. His Pyro live vids are definitely slop, yeah. I don't watch that shit. The only time I do see it is like in his shorts that pop up.
The captain is still holding the barricade. I figured I was the last one left alive. All right. I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
I do understand why he does it though. Because when you're uploading monthly, you make no money. Even if the video does really good, you'll make no money. Unless you get like a sponsorship or something. But definitely not the money he wants to make, I'm assuming. That's why he made the channel. Because when you're constantly pumping out videos, especially if they're like 20 minutes long, like even just a quarter of the length, and you get a quarter of the views. As long as you pump those out daily or like more consistently than your main channel, you will make a fuck ton of money.
Smell, really. Smoke and fire.
Any advice for content creation?
Something worse.
I can't give advice, man. I'm still learning. I like as soon as I feel like I have my foothold, in reality I don't. And just like I think the only advice I can give, even though I'm not in the position to make any advice, I would say only make content you're passionate about. Because if you don't, and it'll never be good. Unless it's like grifting. If you're grifting, then yes. Grifting is the only exception. What's your favorite sponsorship? Raid Shadow Legends. That's a classic. That or NordVPN. You can't beat that. Alright, what am I doing, man? I'm supposed to be playing this game. Let's do this. Where's my quest? Also, I've been trying to create the Invisible Season 3 RAM video, but I don't know which is the best editing software. Crazy you say that, because I actually swapped recently, and by recently I mean today. I did Vegas Pro for my editing software, which is absolutely terrible. Don't use it. It is the easiest and simplest one you can use, and it's very intuitive. It's very nice to use. But you will constantly crash. Constantly crash on that software. I swapped to DaVinci Resolve recently. I think that the two you should be using is either DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro. And DaVinci Resolve is free. Premiere Pro isn't. So I think DaVinci Resolve might be the play. But I didn't pay for Vegas Pro. I don't pay for that shit. I always pirate it. I don't got that kind of money. I would never give Sony $400 fucking dollars. That's fair. The last two videos I had to unlist because I hated them. Wait, which video? Oh, because the ones that you made. I'm stupid. Sorry. I I wouldn't unlist them. Oh, how old are they? Because I did unlist some of my videos. Because they don't reflect the content I make now. I'm not embarrassed of them, but I wouldn't want someone to go on my channel and be like, and see like all these videos that have nothing to do with me now. You should always have them up just to like, you know, compare and contrast and you know, show people how far you came. A few months ago, no, don't take him down, man. With every new video, just try and like put like a new editing trick or like a new thing you want to try out. Like never stop learning. Never stop like trying to implement something new. And you will inevitably get better, like no matter what. Like just try and perfect like every single thing, but don't like, you know, do analysis paralysis. Don't get stuck in like in the perfection loop. Like make the audio better, make the editing better, make the pacing better, make the story better. And I'm learning that myself, obviously, as well. And I think I am getting better, slowly but surely. And I think eventually I'll make it big, hopefully. How do you spell it? It is the free editing that you recommended. Da Vinci, like just like the artist. Da Vinci Resolve. I'm relearning how to edit right now, so it's gonna be a while to the next video. That shit's like probably gonna be a month out. Because it's like coding. Not actually, but it's like learning a whole new language. But you're editing. Because you might know Vegas Pro, you might know Adobe Premiere, but it's gonna be hard to swap to a new one or something. It's more like it's not the content I want to be known for. That's fair then. What do you want to be known for then? Like what kind of content do you want to be related to? Because I want to be up there with, you know, Nakey Jakey and Donkey, like all these people that inspire me. Favorite shooter of all time? Destiny 2. That's my most played game of all time. 1,000 hours. No video you will make top your Warzone video. Man, you're just saying that because you're in the video, man. All the new thumbs, by the way, how much they cost you. I paid for commission recently, and that shit cost 200. I got very, very blessed and very, very lucky because my thumbnail artist is my girlfriend, so she just makes them for free. 200 is a pretty penny, though, Jimmy. God damn. Her work is priceless. That shit's like, I would have to pay $500 for it. I got very, very lucky. Bro, where am I going? What am I doing? Where's the quest marker at? My most played game is still Halo MCC on PC. Alright guys, don't judge me. I've never played Halo. Never. And I do want to play. I do want to play Halo, but I never played Halo. Kind of hard for me to say. What do you mean by that, Jimmy? James, what do you... Fortunately, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so the video might take a while. There's nothing wrong with being a perfectionist, but if you're, like, stuck in a never-ending loop of, like, trying to, like, edit and do these things, and, like, you take days and days on trying to, like, fix this, like, one thing, that's what I do. And it's better to just get the video out and just post it. Because, like, every post you make is, like, a dice roll, right? And that's, like, one video is all it takes to roll your channel. That's all it takes. I'm trying to get more, like pushy with the uploads. Because, like, you know, you could take a month on a video, but in reality, it could just take in, like, 2 weeks. If you just push it out. Bro, I love to make essays like old Donkey vids. Donkey hasn't... That's true, though. Donkey hasn't made a video essay in a while. He used to make, like the video game critics and stuff. Those were my favorite videos probably from his. But I think with him being a father and all that, and him trying to make some like a bag. Not saying his old content's bad or his new content's bad, but I feel like he's just posting to post. Does that make sense? His videos are still amazing, but when you compare his like old stuff to his new stuff, and which inevitably, obviously, like if you're gonna be making YouTube videos for 10 years, it's gonna like be different. But they're just very different. I still love him though. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot I had that voice. Thanks, James. Thanks for the $5, man. Seriously. You didn't have to. I forgot I had the Indian tech support voice. Am I playing the game right? Where am I supposed to go? Vids from Donkeys when he started talking about films. Yo, his Spider-Man 3 video, easily one of his best. Easily. The fucking cookies with nuts in them, that shit had me rolling. It's not even that funny either. But the way he delivered it is so good. And that video alone, I can't think of Spider-Man 3 without thinking about Donkey. But seriously, Jimmy, I mean, if you want to make content like that, you definitely got it. You just got to keep making more. Because you're inevitably, because, you know, everyone, they're going to make like a video. You're going to be really proud of it. You're going to post it. You know, time passes and they'll be like, yo, this video's shit. That's what I think about my content like a year ago. I thought that was the bee's fucking knees. I thought it was so fire. And then now I'm like looking back on it, I'm like, this could have been better. This could have been better. The mic could have been a teensy bit louder than the music. And just the more you make, the easier it'll get. You just gotta be passionate about it. Always make content you're passionate about. The reason why my last video took so long was because I was making a video and it was almost done. But I hated it so much. I completely dropped it. I'm gonna die. Hold up. And then I'm like, yeah, now I'm gonna turn gears and made Doomers are ruining gaming. And I was passionate about that video, but I do think I should pivot away from rants and that kind of stuff. Spider-Man 3 video was gas. Yeah, 100%. Black Simulator's video is still peak. That's the one video I actually do like still from my past videos. Like, none of my old videos I like besides Gaming is Woke and Black Simulator. That shit is still, it makes me laugh. Which sounds stupid, but it does. Spider-Man 3 is the Spider-Man movie of all time. Yo, I watched that with my friend. We watched all 3 Spider-Man movies back to back. You might as well just put me in the Russian sleep experiment, because it was so mind-numbing to watch all 3 Spider-Man movies. And they're not terrible. They're still good. Just not in the way that you think it would be. They're good bad. They're funny as fuck. But if you tell that to like a Spider-Man movie buff that grew up with those movies, and you told them that, they fucking kill you. The Monkey Ball song was fire. I'm not gonna lie, most of that creation was my friend at the time. That shit was fire. Wait, can I just heal with C? Yes, I can. God damn. What a beautiful, beautiful man. Probably the scariest thing looking thing here. I think for video creation, like, I think one of the best things you can do is just take like a video idea from someone else. Just straight up, not plagiarize. Plagiarize their idea, not the video though. And just give your own take on it. And I guess like try to replicate what they're doing. Like just like copy things from like other people's videos, like their editing tricks or the rioting or something like that. Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie. That's capped because Into the Spider-Verse and Cross Spider-Verse exist. No, literally, yeah. Spider-Man 2, I can acknowledge, and this applies to any type of media, I can acknowledge like the impact it had on movies and heroes in general, superheroes in general. That doesn't mean I'm gonna glaze it. It's okay. It's an okay film. It is really funny. Am I gonna say it's the GOAT of all time? Fuck no. But Miles is a token character. No, he's. If you think he is, you need to take a shower. Nerdrotic. You're not even wrong, James. Because Griffin Gaming, he disagrees with you, which is stupid. Because like there's the whole point of Spider-Verse is there's like 4 bajillion different Spider-Men. There's nothing wrong with, you know, taking a new or like a existing IP and, you know, spinning it around. Because if it was Peter Parker, which he's in the movie, but if he made him the main character, I don't think it would be as interesting. The only time I popped off so far is talking about something negative. Yeah, that's me. And I think with my last video, I think it's gonna be like the last rant I'm gonna make. Not last rant, but like the direction I'm taking my channel is not something I actually want to stick with. I don't want to be known as like the negative rant guy, the guy who's fucking spitting at his microphone, complaining about other people that don't care about gaming. They don't care about gaming at all. As an art form. Like, why waste my breath on those kind of people? Like, if I want to leave like a legacy on YouTube, it's not gonna be the guy who rants about other people. I don't want to be the Leafy of gaming, is what I'm trying to say. I swear, Grifters used to like Miles. Not anymore. You remember, Grifters always push the goalpost. They always do. If it's not one thing, it's the other. Hazelstone removed from the city will keep close to building against anchors. What am I supposed to do here?
Get to the sigil keep.
Oh. But yeah, negativity, and I said this in a lot of my videos, negativity is the easiest way to get views. But it's also, like, it's a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, you'll get views. But is that, like, really what you want to be known for? Do you really want to be, like, known as a grifter? And I wouldn't consider myself a grifter. But I do, what do you call it? I benefit off of them. Like, I'm a leech, I guess, of some sorts. Which I don't want to do that. I don't want to be known for that. Can debunk Emperor Zero videos across the Spider-Verse because he hates this movie because of Miles. It's an educated guess. Emperor Zero. I mean, if he's anything like the Critical Drinker, he's just a super grifter. The Critical Drinker, I've never watched I've like watched one of his videos, and it was like peering, or like it was like looking into a window and seeing like an abusive alcoholic father make videos. Like it was just like, you know what this kind of dude is. It would be a displeasure to meet him in real life. And there's genuinely no reason to hate Miles. Because like the only criticism they usually pull out is that they're like replacing Peter Parker. Yo, Peter Parker has had like a 20 fucking movie run. Like he has plenty of media. He's getting a 4th movie. Tom Holland, that motherfucker is never going away. It is okay to have different characters. He also made Miles is Miles, by the way. That's a good sign. I need to see his YouTube channel. Hey man, why you not text me back, man? I don't have my phone on. No, we not playing Factorio. We not playing Factorio. Is the YouTuber called Emperor Zero? I'm gonna check him out. I need to check. Oh, let me write this down actually. Not gonna lie to you. EGAD and Emperor Zero. I hate how Critical Drinker is one of the biggest YouTubers for film critics when it's so shallow. Yeah, or film critiques. Jesus. I think it's just the benefit of him being on a platform for like 10+ years. You're like inevitably bound to grow. Like like doing early YouTube is like an investment. Like if you were there, you are destined to be one of the big ones. It's like fucking Bitcoin. I think that's why he has such a big audience. And he also called Into Spider-Verse Miles a bad character, by the way. Yeah, that's his name. What kind of critiques could you make on Miles Morales? Like, it's literally one of the best movies to ever come out in the past fucking decade. How's Oblivion? You just start? Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest. I've been talking to chat most of the time. I'm playing as a racer. And he just punches people. He just kills them. He just pummels them in. But I'm in Oblivion right now. I think. I went through the Oblivion gate, so I think this is Oblivion. Treating Oblivion like a background game. Yeah. Yeah, I am. It's not that I'm enjoying the game. I'm just too locked into the chat. I'm terrible at multitasking. It's one or the other. Okay, I went completely the wrong way. So why was I sent all the way over here? If we're just gonna come back here. Gonna have a background game, play Factorio. Man, get the fuck out of here. James, ban this guy. Should I raise the difficulty? I saw someone playing on the master mode or whatever it's called, the hardest one, and it's just like all sponges. Like it doesn't even look fun to play. What am I looking for? How do I upgrade my points? I feel like a poser right now, dude. My name's Knight from Hammerfell. How do I not know how to... Oh, jeez. If the next Elder Scrolls is Hammerfell, I'm gonna be playing that shit a lot. Fucking nonstop. Which I think it is, confirmed. They, like, triangulated the fucking position of the cutscene in the Elder Scrolls map. I think the only sad thing is that there's a lot of hype that was lost around it just solely because of Starfield. Like, the past Bethesda's games, like, really tanked their reputation. And Oblivion did kind of bring it back a smidge. But I think the average person is not going to forgive them that easily. Like, the initial hype was gone because, Bethesda was, like, back-to-back bangers. I tried playing Skyrim on survival and quit when I found out you can't fast travel. Yeah, me too. That was me with Fallout 4, actually. I was super down to make, like, a super hard playthrough and take my time with the game. Just to find out you can't fast travel, and I'm not going to waste hours and hours and hours of walking across the same map I've walked across. So fuck that. I would play it. I think there's a mod to enable it. So maybe I would play it if it was like that. I close the gate by taking the sigil stone. The anchors of Oblivion. Tell Selby and Matthias that the way of the Kavash is now open. So boy. I tried playing New Vegas, but I didn't like that much. Sorry. James. You replay that shit right now. Is it just too jank? It might be just too jank for you. When a remake comes out, you better give it another shot. It really is, like, the best role-playing game in that universe. So fucking good. What'd you not like about it? I think you gotta play with mods as well. Some patches. That's every Bethesda game, though. Somehow there's always an unofficial patch mod.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
You closed the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a
Favorite companion boon? I think Rex is better. But I think I'm just biased because my actual dog is named Rex.
Are you able to join us now?
Get the mod that lets you sprint, you'll like it.
We've got to move quickly
Yeah.
before they have a chance to
I forgot they don't have sprinting in Fallout 3 or New Vegas. Or Oblivion. The original Oblivion. They made that one of the main features in the remake showcase. It was like, you can sprint now. I'm like, holy shit. Forgot old games didn't do that.
For Kvatch!
Definitely need a mod for the crashes. Yeah. It's unplayable without mods. It's crazy how broken games used to be, but we continue to ignore that and say just new games just are always broken in old games. Well, I guess it was more made for consoles and stuff, so it was more stable then for those kind of things. But to ignore the fact that they had that many problems, and a lot of old games did have problems, is just being delusional. I just gave him a fucking bitch slap. Holy.
Assault! Show me what you've got.
Dude, Vegas definitely has the best DLC. You know what's crazy? I don't think I played the DLC for either Fallout 3 or New Vegas. I always beat the game, but I never played the DLC. I know Like, Old Money is really good in that one scene where you have to leave behind the gold. I do want to play it. Fine, I'll replay New Vegas later to give it another chance. Well, what's your main complaints about it? Because you could have, like, your complaints could be, like, it's just too fucking jank, and I just can't debate that. It's true.
Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for
A remake would do that game so good. That shit will sell so much. So much. It's free money. Spinning back fist is crazy, yeah.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself.
I'm starving, bro. I'm about to hop off in a minute.
That's it? There's no one else?
There were others, sir, but they refused.
The gunplay in New Vegas is kind of ass.
We
Kind
tried
of.
to convince them
Jimmy.
it was dangerous.
Jimmy,
They
please.
left anyway. I guess
Jimmy, please be honest. Kind of.
Very well. The area outside
Shit's
the
borderline unplayable. Same with Fallout 3.
These people need to be taken.
Oh, we can be honest. Both those games,
south of here.
they're so good, but
But sir,
Fallout 4 always hasn't beat when it comes to like gunplay and stuff. Fallout 4. That's why I say it's so fun, because Fallout 4 plays like an actual FPS game.
Every available blade. And there'll be plenty of
Should probably drop a remake like Oblivion. And it would work too. So I don't know why shadow drops don't happen more often. Like just drop a leak like a couple days before, and shadow drop it, and that's all the marketing you need. Instead of like spending millions on marketing, you don't need that kind of budget. You don't need that kind of money on ads. I'll play that this summer because of school. That's fair. 100% try to play it. It's like one of those games you got to play to prove your gamer status, if you will.
Maybe we do.
Wow, he looks
Oh yes. We're not done. Not even close.
terrifying.
This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle.
Listen, New Vegas actually has iron sights.
Will you go further?
I guess, man.
Truly going to succeed.
Even though it doesn't work half the time.
Of your help. I warn you though, what we've seen so far is
Fallout 3, you had to mod that shit in.
that likely awaits us.
So
A
crazy.
few moments to catch your breath and think.
I don't know how we were playing that back in the day
Let me know and we'll get
on the
underway.
fucking original Xbox with a controller. My dad pushed me to play New Vegas, and when I said that, when said that, I said I'll replay Vegas. He make fun of me. He literally said it out his words. Yeah, because it's true. I mean, it's a classic. You got to play it.
It's the smell, really. Are you ready to go?
Everyone's got to play it.
I knew you'd be
I don't know if it had a huge impact on the industry, but
Castle Gate.
it set like a
You'll
standard
use this door to get out
for
to the
RPGs
plaza
and
in front
what they're
of the
supposed to be.
castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out.
Gave you actual player choice.
Something worse in the room.
When can I level up? Or am I good to level up? How do I level up? Oh shit. Alright.
Damn it! This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse.
Even though it is like a full like graphic overhaul, you can still feel the old like jank and old Oblivion, which is not a bad thing. But right now I'm trying to be P5R for the first time.
We can't open that
Dude,
gate from out here.
Even if you skip all the dialogue, and I did this, even if you skip all the dialogue,
To get into the gatehouse now,
the game will still take you
passage
100
to the
hours,
north guardhouse,
which is
that's
insane.
always kept locked.
Because when I first played it, I played with dialogue, obviously, and that took me like 150. And I think when I replayed it, skipped every single piece of dialogue, that still took me 110 hours around there. So still, it was like 40 hours, you know, ripped off the time. But 40 hours of just dialogue is insane. The game is huge. Super good. But that game is not like a quick bite to eat and you fucking leave. The thing I always felt so sad about was hearing about how New Vegas was meant to have a post game where you would see how all your actions would affect the world. Yeah, but they needed money more. I don't know what company pushed them, but I'm assuming it was Bethesda. So much content for that game. Which is why it's a perfect game to remake. I'm just saying. Perfect game to remake. I beat P5, but I've been told Real has more. Yeah. 100%. I've been telling you. The game is probably twice as big and has an actual relatable villain. I think the original Persona 5 villain was kind of... He was alright. But the royal one actually... You know, you care about him. And you can see his perspective and you can be like, hey, this isn't crazy to think this way.
How can we help?
Like the original guy, he's a politician. He's evil. Like, point blank. There's like no debating it, but I forgot his name already. Damn. The scientist, the guy, the white guy, the white coat guy. You can be like, yo, I agree with him, low key. And that's what makes him so good. Jesus Christ, that long? Yeah, it's long. I don't know if it's the. I don't think it's all gameplay. I think just running around the city takes a long time. And just all the prompts and shit. The game in general is just long. What's the best role to play as in New Vegas? Like class? I mean, you can do anything you want. Oh, there he is. Best role to play in New Vegas.
A chance to fight back.
I'm pretty basic with it. I'm usually just like a stealth guy. Persona 3 reload is also pretty long. Almost 100% all the confidence would be 95 hours. It takes like 50 hours for it to get good. I just can't. I can't do it. The problem with P5 is Okuma Palace. Yes, dude. Holy shit. Dude. The difficulty spike. The game is so easy. You know, you go through it. It's a nice roller coaster. The moment you reach Okumura and that stupid ass robot boss fight, might as well just drop the fucking game. It is impossible. I spammed the shit out of the Myriad of Truths. I think it was the move. Luck is the best in New Vegas. And oh, like the stats. I always had a charisma build. In Fallout 4 and in Fallout 4, charisma's broken. Completely broken.
Yes, I have it.
You can do anything in that game with charisma.
You do the guard one little favor and suddenly you think your man.
But yeah, intelligence is probably the best in
You probably
New
couldn't
Vegas.
find
Either
one.
intelligence or
I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the
does
door
that
for you. I've
tie in with
still
technical
got
skill?
some fight left in me.
Whatever stat you use to fix things. It took my dad 2 hours to beat that stupid robot. I'm in Persona 5 Royal. I don't know what crack they were smoking. Or something else. Some other drug, dude. That shit was not that shit was not balanced at all. I had some debate with some dude online saying it was easy. And I was just playing the game wrong. But it's just not a coincidence for every person, not every person, most people to be going on YouTube and the most viewed video for any boss fight is Okumura because they can't beat it. It's just not a coincidence. What do you mean it's just a me problem? Intelligence ties in with repair science and how fast you level up. Yeah, then 100% intelligence. Like, if it's not just me that struggles with Okumura, there's a definite problem with how the game was fucking balanced to begin with. And apparently it's easier on hard difficulty, because I think on hard difficulty, the elements do more damage. Like, elemental damage is more important. But even then, I shouldn't have to go into my settings to change how it plays. For such a big, spike. Especially when I'm, like, going through the whole game perfectly fine. What's up, Zyron? The gamer? Oh, shit. That's a gamer right there. Okuma's palace just sucks in general. 100%, yeah. Boss, I had to go to bed when I was fully awake. Yeah. No, it's terrible. And it's not... And the fact that dude tried to debate me and say I just suck at the game, it's not just me. It's not just me. What's the best romance option for P5R? Bro, I can't say I can't say they're all high schoolers. I think the person they try to push in Royal is the new one. I forgot her name, like Sumuri or something like that. They kind of like edge you to that path, so I'd say probably her. Definitely Onya. Isn't that the drunk lady? I don't know. I don't trust her. Joker, I think Joker's underage too. She's a whole ass predator. Where are we going?
This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. Best of luck.
I think one of my character complaints for Persona 5 was definitely the fact that like half the roster after a certain point like what's her name? The one with the one for Okuma's palace. Haru. She got like 2 minutes of screen time. She was such an underdeveloped character. I think everyone has complaints about that. I think they just either should have shrunk the size of the cast, and I wouldn't want to say that make the game bigger, because the game is already big enough. I think shrinking the size of the cast would have worked. Because you're introducing what, like 10 Phantom Thieves? Like you could just keep it small, like Golden. Golden had like a perfect balance. Golden has, I think, hands down the best characters. They're all likable, and they actually interact with each other. Because I feel like in 5, they're like coworkers. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be playing with my coworkers. I want to be playing with my friends. I can't do romances in Persona. I feel like a creep. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The next Persona game, Persona 6, they need to make it like non-high school. And that's why a lot of people praise Metaphor ReFantasia for that very reason. Because like they went outside the fucking high school area. Like we just gotta leave there. Everyone's tired of it. Yeah, she can go to jail. It's a tie between Makoto or Sumeri for the best romance options. Yeah, 100%. What the fuck? Y'all see that? I feel like I rushed P5. I had no levels on Haru. Yeah. I don't think you rushed on P5. I think P5 just... There's undeniably a lot of flaws with that game, which they fixed in Royal. They have so much content, but like, if you want to experience all of it, you have to literally schedule every single thing perfectly, and also have the right personas.
Charge the courtyard. Leave none of them standing. Charge the courtyard. Leave.
Am I stupid? They won't make it non-high school. I mean, I think they saw the success of Metaphor, and I think they will take things from it. And hopefully... Wait, thank you for subscribing. I think they will take things from it and make it non-high school, because I think most people have been complaining about it. either make it in college or the workplace. I think working a full-time job would be more interesting than going to high school. But I'm pretty sure the developers are just trying to live vicariously through the game. And they love high school girls. They love little girls. Japanese men love little girls. So I think if they don't do that, then they'll just keep living vicariously through the game. Make it college at least, yeah, 100%. I think if they make it through college too, it'll be more freedom. Just like in real life. If you, I think having your own place, having your own spot, and having college classes would make the game a lot more interesting. Well, my go-to romance option is probably Sumeri, Makoto, or Takemi. Well, let me look up Takemi. Who's Takemi again? Is that on? Hold on. No, Takemi's the doctor. Forgot. They give you different bonuses if you romance them, I think. I know there's a cutscene where you can have all of them. And they treat you like a dick. Which is completely fair. I think it's a cool add-on that they had. Bro, am I gonna see another enemy besides a goblin? Please. Persona, please stop adding talking animal side characters. It's a... Did 3 have one? No, it did not. 3 did not have one. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. 3 had a... Did the dog talk in 3? I haven't gotten to the part where the dog gets introduced. I liked... This is a take that no one makes. I actually like Teddy from 4. No one likes him besides me. And no one likes Morgana either. I thought Morgana was okay. I think the problem with Morgana is that he's so controlling with everything you do. That man you are his bitch. Like, he tells you when to go to sleep. You can't say nothing back. He owns you. You don't talk about dating the teenagers own it. Yeah. But it's Japan, so it's okay. I think they recently like raised the age of consent from 13, which is a fucking long time coming. Dog doesn't talk, thank God. 3-headed dog didn't talk, had a good ass persona. Yeah, I'm getting humbled over here. What can I eat? I don't... that didn't give me health. Maybe I should start wearing armor. Wow, none of this gives me defense. What's your favorite romance option in 3, 4, or 5? I haven't gotten to that part in 3, but from 4... I usually just go with the one that the game kind of pushes you towards. So I think for 4 it was that one pop star chick. I'm not good with names. I forgot her name. That one pop star chick. And then in 5 it was I think it was Makoto I picked. Bro, about the high school romance? Hell yeah. It is. He likes the system. He likes the Persona girls. Nothing wrong with that. I look like the Grand Wizard. Please let me move. Okay. God damn. Hey, give me a break. Yeah, Yukiko. I think that was her name. No. Yukiko is the red haired or the first palace, I think. Damn, dude. Why are they doing so much damage now? Reset, yeah. That's her. What did I just take? As weird as Rise's backstory was, I think probably the most interesting character in Persona 4. And Kanji. I think if the game was made now, that man would have been gay. And the palaces and how they did it is what made the character so interesting. But the whole appeal to Persona 4's characters is that they actually have flaws. In like 5 and 3, they are perfect human beings. Like they can do no wrong. They're heroes. In 4, they're all dicks. And every person in real life are dicks. Everyone's a dick. Not literally, but they have bad qualities about them. And that's why I love Persona 4 so much. You have a Jimmy. You gotta censor more of that. You gotta put like star next time. Don't say that word. I go to uni, yeah. Whew. Jimmy, come on, man. I almost banned you there. Just out of pure instinct. Please add Troy Baker to voice Kanji. Yeah, I hope they bring back the original cast. I don't think it would be the same game without him.
Charge the courtyard.
Guys, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, I'll be honest. Are we not at the courtyard? My gamer skills are failing me. Maybe I'm not a real gamer. Alright, I think I'm going the right path again. Please. Just let me live, bro. This fist only build is not going well. He's still voice acting a lot of different stuff. I'm sure he would. It's not that he wouldn't. I don't think they would ask him. Did they ask the OG Persona 3 voice actors to come back? Because I don't think they did. They don't add the OG cast. I'm gonna asterisk. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. They gotta be there. They didn't bring back the cast for 3. Because I don't think they were ever asked. I guess they have the mindset of like, if they're remaking the game, might as well just remake everything and give like new voice actors a chance. I need some health, bro. Restore intelligence. Chameleon. Oh. This gives me health. Okay. No, because Yuri would come back for sure. Yeah. They probably just didn't ask him. I'm gonna sit here and heal. I'm not gonna die this time. Love Yuri, but he's in everything. It's not a bad thing. But it's true. He is in like a lot of things. I think he's definitely the perfect Spider-Man though. I can't think of Spider-Man being voice acted by another person. You know what, James? You go for it, man. I'm rooting for you. You get that cutscene. I think it's an achievement, too. That's the main reason I never get the platinum for Persona 5 role. Is just there's way too many. Like, I think you have to replay the game 3 times to get all of them, but I might be wrong. I don't think I'm going the right way, guys. I'm in this stupid ass KKK outfit. I don't know where I'm going. What game you excited for? Don't make fun of me. I like Marathon a smidge. I think it looks cool. Everyone's hating on it and it looks like shit. I think it looks kind of cool. Will it do well? Probably not. Online only. But it's $40 and Helldivers was the same thing. They compared it to Concord, which is such a like bad faith argument. Like you're going in with comparing to Concord when you could just compare it to Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 was $40 online only.
Charge the courtyard.
Nah, you cringe. You don't like Marathon? I like how it looks. And I think if it's gonna make a game or like extraction shooters like big, it'll be Marathon. Or at least more mainstream. But the game is woke, I know, right? Too many women. Guys, I need help. I need an Oblivion profession. I don't know where I'm going. I'm excited for Doom: The Dark Ages and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. And Doom. I'm excited for Doom as well. I haven't seen a lot about it though. And I didn't even know Tony Hawk Pro Skater was getting another game. Or is it a remake?
Charge the courtyard.
Is he bugged? Am I tripping? I'm just keep walking around. Besides Marathon, Donkey Kong, 100%. That'll be easily the first game I get for Switch 2. It looks so fucking good. And also the first Donkey Kong game, like original Donkey Kong game that isn't a port in years. Except for us to buy Elden Ring Night Rain and play it for 2 days. I mean, what are you gonna do past like a week of Elden Ring Night Rain? It's like a battle royale mixed with a roguelike. There's only so much content you can get out of it. Yeah, it's a remake. You know what? I'll play it. I'll play the remake. I've never played a Tony Hawk game. Bought Pro Skater 1, 2, like 5. God damn, you like skating. Holy shit. The game that fun? 13, 14 years since last DK game. Has it really been 13 years since Tropical Freeze? There's no way. I'm tired of this Grand Wizard fit, bro. I'm gonna take out the hat. Give me the heebie-jeebies. How do I take this off? That's better. You gotta play Skate 3. I did play it on the original PS3. I remember buying it from a Kohl's. It was very vivid for me. And I played that shit for like a week straight, and then I completely just dropped it. I don't know why. Marathon and Borderlands 4 aren't the same game anymore. Did they? Who moved it? Was it Marathon? They should. Because if they come on the same day, no one's gonna play Marathon. Because I won't. Because like I want Marathon. But if Borderlands 4 is coming out the same day, I'm going to be playing Borderlands 4. That's just a given. Like trying to compete with a new IP on the same day with an already established IP, that's just like, you're like asking to be outsold and killed. Tropical Freeze came out in 2014. Holy shit. That's crazy. And they keep porting it. Dude, they're gonna keep porting that shit. Marathon thing like 2 weeks. That's not enough time. They gotta give like a month. I'm low-key stuck, I'm not gonna lie. What quest am I on? I even have the original Pro Skater 3 and 4 on the PS2. Dude, you've been collecting this. Do you skate in real life? With how much you be playing these skating games, I feel like you should. I think it is bugged. It's not my fault. I'm a professional gamer. Let's see. Let's check this Reddit post out. Now, Reddit's never wrong. They stop moving, keep telling you to clear the courtyard even after all the enemies are dead. If this happens, continue to the building, go into the count's quarters. Look for the body on the ground and loot it to progress the quest. Yes, the bug still exists 19 years later. Nice. Thank you, Bethesda. Oh, James. He's probably played that shit like 20 times over. Skate 3 is goated though. Really good. Plus, I have the big PS2 collection. Are you like a big gaming guy? Or are you just a big gaming skating guy? All right, I'm heading on. See you, Jimmy. Thanks for you better come out next time, next stream. I better see you. Count's quarters. This is not the Count's quarters. You have a rare PSX? Not me. I know. Pip probably does. I want to see his collection. There we go. That took way too long. I've got a War 1 and 2 on PS2 and Yakuza 1 and 2. I have those games emulated. I don't think I'll ever have the hardware to actually run those games originally. I know for a fact if they remake God of War 1 and 2, they're gonna print money. Because they're kind of hard to access. No one has a readily available PS3. I still do, I'm pretty sure. Never mind. I lied. I think I have a PS3 somewhere.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you? How dare you mock him, even in death? Had you not been instrumental in getting this far, I'd put you down where you stand. Where is the Count's ring? Do you have it? Secure it at once. It's the only thing we have.
You just knocked James' pants off. You flabbergasted him.
Do you have the Count? Secure it. Do you have the Count? Secure it at once. It's the only thing we have left.
All right, where do I grab that? I'm gonna check if I already have it. Is it this? Probably not.
Do you have the Count's ring?
Do I have to go back?
Secure it at once. It's the
You know what? I think we're gonna find the Count's ring next stream, bro. My mind going crazy. If I walk through these hallways one more time, I can't. I can't do this. I only kept my PS3 for Ratchet and Clank. That's fair. It's kind of hard for me to play those old games again without it being like upscaled on an emulator, or like a 60 FPS patch. I think the only but honestly, I didn't grow up with those games. I grew up with like Nintendo, so if it was like a GameCube game, I could play on the original console. I think it's just like a nostalgia thing. Like since I don't have like an actual connection to it, I can't really like immerse myself in the original hardware, like what a GameCube or a Wii does. I love the GameCube controller. This shit was so good. Please punch the ugly NPC. Which one? The one that keeps talking to me? I got you, James. Right there. That one's for you.
At least, here. Take this. I have no use for it.
Did he just give me his clothes?
He should be around the camp somewhere. He was with the survivors we rescued from the
What is this game?
Take care. Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill this guy for James. I can't move.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yo. I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. He's just unconscious. I tried my best, James. I tried to kill him. It won't let me kill him. Is that not the main quest? Is this the main quest? I think it is. I have almost every 3D Nintendo console except for the Wii U since I'm broke. I can't say I have almost every single one. I have the Wii U, GameCube, Wii, Switch. For some reason, when I was 13, 12, around there, they my dad's cousin, he offered me an SNES and a PS2, and I said no for some stupid reason. I think I was like still in that mindset where it was like, since it's not like modern, I don't fucking want it, or some stupid shit like that. I said no. And it was like release day SNES 2. And I said no. I don't know why. Do you have the garbage Wii Mini? Dude, I forgot that came out. Did it only come out in red? And I don't think it was only digital. Something with like the disc. It only let you play like a certain something. I don't know. It was some stupid gimmick, and no one bought it. Yeah, red and black. And no one bought it because you couldn't do what an original Wii would do. And the price wasn't that big of a gap either. It was like 50 or $100, so just get an original Wii at that point. And it didn't have the GameCube controller connectors either. Like, you couldn't plug them in on the Wii Mini. Which everyone at the time was playing Smash Bros. So and no one's going to be playing with a Wii controller. But playing on a Wii controller is something else, especially for Smash Brothers.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done.
They got rid of the GameCube player. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The whole disc thing. They had no backwards compatibility.
Danger, you say?
It just wasn't worth it. Especially with like half the catalog of great games on the GameCube.
There are many others here who actually need.
It's always Nintendo with like the Wii U and the GameCube sold so badly, relatively. It was considered a failure, but they easily had the best games in the entire generation. And to be fair, the GameCube was competing with like the PS2, and the PS2 was an
Yes,
absolute beast.
I'm a priest. You need a priest.
Thoughts on Sparking Zero? To be honest, I can see why the game is mid.
I'll be much help to you.
I was so excited for that game.
Right now.
I was hyping it
This
up
is
every
part of
day.
a divine
I'm gonna be
plan.
playing that shit 24/7.
Not sure I want to have anything
The
to do with
game is so good when you first play it, bro. I was like, I became Goku in real life. I was screaming. I was dodging left and right. I was role playing, bro. I was Goku. And then the novelty kind of wears off the more and more you play. Like if you want to play comp or like try and like, if you play for any other reason besides fun, which a lot of people find fun from winning and being like more mechanically skilled, which that's how I find fun. Like I play a lot of Smash Bros. Ultimate. Once you reach that point when you realize like it's a party game, it is a party game. And that's where like all the enjoyment gets zapped out of you. It's so good until that point when you realize there's not much depth. It's like a puddle. At first I disagree, but months later I can see where you come from. Yeah. I love that game when it first came out. That first week, bro, I was a Sparking Zero junkie. And then I kept playing, and then months later I'm like, man, the game kind of sucks. Sparking Zero awesome to this day, yeah. It was so good at first. Why can't they add more maps? I don't think maps would help either. It's just like it's something wrong with the game, like mechanically, like the core gameplay. There's something wrong with it. I'm only getting a Switch 2 so I can play Bayonetta 2 and 3 at a good frame rate. I would say emulate it, but you can't emulate it like super stable yet. Like the new ones, like just the Switch emulator in general, and especially since they gut that thing. I don't even think you can download anymore. But hopefully they give you the ability to actually upscale it and put it at 60 FPS.
What plan? What are you talking about?
That's me with every new Call of Duty, yeah.
That terrible night, but no help came.
I liked Black Ops 6 Zombies so much. And then they release, it happens every time. It happened with Cold War. It happened with Black Ops 6. The zombies are so solid when it first comes out. And then they keep releasing maps. And it's just like buns after buns after buns. Like, how do you have such a strong foundation and you fuck it up this bad?
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akadosh.
And
my father was a farmer.
I think they kind of nailed the charm a little bit, like compared to BO3. Like BO3 had a really
spoke to
good,
the Emperor before he died?
just everything.
And he told
The
me to
zombies was
find me.
perfect. I don't know. They just can't replicate it,
Strange.
especially with the map design. They just can't do
You
it.
might actually be telling the truth.
And now they're releasing a 7th one.
What do you want from me?
They just keep releasing Black Ops over and over and over. Do you think the same thing's gonna happen to the Switch too, like what happened to the Wii U? I think so, yeah. That's the Nintendo curse. They release a banger console that sells like 100 million bajillion copies of the console. That's not how you word it. But they release a banger console. You got the Wii. Then you got the Wii U. You got the Switch. You got the Switch 2. It happened with the GameCube. But they didn't do like a GameCube 2. But they released like a super high selling console. Flop. High selling console flop. I think what they're doing might work a little bit better than a Wii U. Maybe. It's just you have to look at this like through the average consumer lens. Because us gamers, us capital G gamers, we know the difference, right? We know like what's the Switch 1, what's the Switch 2. And what we want. But like imagine you're a mom or like a dad that is not very tech savvy and doesn't really care about Nintendo. They're gonna get confused. And that's what happened with the Wii and the Wii U. Everyone was confused. Like all the parents were confused, like what the fuck is the difference between a Wii and a Wii U? I don't think it's gonna tank as hard as a Wii U, yeah, I agree. I think the Switch has such a strong foundation. If they release like the Switch 1, Switch 2, Switch 3, Switch 4, that's fine. I think the Wii and the Wii U was solely just like a naming problem. Just realized I'm on my ult. Alright, are you gang SFT? But I think if they it won't tank as hard. It definitely won't perform as well as the Switch 1. But if this is what the Nintendo like mainstay is, then I think that's fine. Because you get the PS1 and the PS5. Why can't they just do the same? Switch 1 to Switch 5. They kind of perfected it. Like they combined the handheld and the at-home console, which was what Nintendo always had. They had like the 3DS and the the at-home console Wii U and the Wii. So it makes sense why they did that. But now they have it both combined. It's like makes no sense to like separate it or like do something different. There's only like so many more times you can innovate until
I'll come with you to Wayne and Priory.
it's like it's just bullshit.
Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
That happened with my parents in the Wii U. Yeah.
I want to stay and
Like
live.
us, we're like, oh, we're duh, like Switch 1, Switch 2. But people have lives outside of gaming. They're not always like clocked in like we are. And when you show them a Wii and the Wii U, like if you show my mom a Wii and Wii U, she's not gonna know the difference. And the main consumer for Nintendo products are casual gamers, and there's nothing wrong with that. It is the entry level console. Do you have any thoughts on Yokai Watch? I remember I tried getting to Yokai Watch on the 3DS, and I asked for it for Christmas, and I never got it. So the one opportunity that I did have, I never had it, and I never got it. I could play it. I would just have to emulate it, I guess. Nintendo has like a gold mine of games on DS and 3DS. If they port it somehow to Switch, it's printing money, basically. It's kind of hard to play it on an emulator because you're splitting the screen. You have two screens into one. It'd be kind of hard. Depressing. Are they that good? Is it better than Pokemon? Or is that like offensive to compare it to? Do you have any thoughts on Fairy Tail? I like the soundtrack. I remember I watched like the first 10 episodes and I'm like really trying to get into it. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this shit. This is gonna be my main anime. Couldn't. It's probably Synthetics Man's favorite anime. Why is that? Is it a Gooner anime? There's nothing wrong with I mean, I feel like most anime, if not all, are Gooner animes. I remember I tried watching what's that one firefighter anime, man? I can't remember names for shit. The guy with like the fire feet. What's it called? I literally have the manga. But that game, or not that game, that anime, Fire Force, yeah. That anime has way too much. I couldn't get into it. The original Xbox had a lot of weird games like Raises Hell and Fusion Frenzy. That's how old gaming, like the old gaming industry, like they were just throwing out so many new ideas to see what would stick. And that's what everyone says, like the gaming industry is like not failing or like stagnating, or the ideas are getting stale, but they just didn't know what people wanted at the time, I'm assuming. And there wasn't as large of a consumer base. So they were just testing what would work. And that's why we have the games we have now. We just kind of like funneled into that. There were so many weird games. A lot of movie games too. I don't see a lot of movie games anymore. Thoughts on Tomodachi Life? Oh, I got way too excited when I saw that. Because I feel like I'm the only dude that is playing Tomodachi Life. Or did play it on the 3DS. And for some reason, people were disappointed watching it after they saw it. I don't know why. It's more Tomodachi Life. I don't know what we're complaining about. We haven't had a game in 10 years, I think. Actually, no, Fire Force is Synthetic Man's favorite anime. 100%. That's the only anime that I've watched that I had to turn off because of how much it bothered me. Because there was so many emotional moments that I would be like, hell yeah. Or like any other anime, I'd watch it and I'd feel something. But once I start feeling something, immediately just ass and titties everywhere. How can I cry or get emotion out of something if I'm constantly bombarded with ass and titties? I don't want to see that. I'm trying to watch this dude fight with his feet and blast fire at people. Mech Assault sounds super familiar. I have so many obscure GameCube games in my closet. So many obscure ones because my parents didn't know what to get, so they just get a bunch of random shit games. And I obviously have an emotional tie to them, so I can't critically analyze them. Do you think you'll ever make a video about Little Big Planet? I feel like I missed my chance or my shot on making a Little Big Planet video. When they shut down the servers, I think that was my window. But even then, I could still make one. I'd probably do a pretty passionate take on it. It'd only be about Little Big Planet 2 and 3. I never played the first one, which makes me kind of a fraud. But I love 3. That game completely shaped how I played games and what I expect them to be. And it wasn't even the main campaign that drew me in. It was the creations of other people. It was Roblox before Roblox. Or that Dreams engine. I don't think anyone knows of that, but it's kind of like Little Big Planet, where you can make anything. Angry Whale, Jeff the Killer game. There's too many bangers. My dad is a fan of Fire Force and say that's fair criticism. Yeah, I think Fire Force is a solid anime. The animation's incredible. The sound effects are god tier. Way above most animes. Especially One Piece, where they reuse the same fucking sound effect over and over and over again. But that one thing, it just pushes me away. I'm so happy that Toys for Bob broke away from Microsoft. Any day is a day to celebrate when a company breaks off from Microsoft. Microsoft, genuinely, I know it is like a beating a dead horse.
Help! You must help.
Jesus Christ, that scared me.
Everyone.
Anything relating to Microsoft gets ruined. And I know everyone says that, but it's true.
I don't know.
They bought Banjo and Kazooie. Look what they did to Banjo and Kazooie. Nuts and bolts, really? What are we doing here? Why are we making a racing game with Banjo and Kazooie? A pioneer in platforming games, and you make nuts and bolts? It's like a tie-in movie game that you're making.
And they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't listen to a single thing he just said. Well, if you're gonna take an IP, at least make a game that lives up to what the creator wanted. I would not want something I make to be taken away from me. Financially speaking. I would not want the rights taken away from me. My own baby, my own creation taken away from me. And they make some shitty racing game. No one would want that. It's just stupid. It's just Microsoft being Microsoft. The most anti-consumer company to ever exist. Are there armor made out of paper? It feels like it. I'm punching these dudes and they're instantly dying. Maybe Eraser's just built different. They had Halo and Gears and ruined those? Yeah. Somehow. Somehow they ruined them. The few exclusives they did have, they somehow fucked it up. I think they just need a leadership change or something. Something like that.
Greetings, Imperial brother. Oh, my mic was muted the entire time. Wow. The Power World lawsuit. I hope they didn't win. My mic was muted the entire time. I was just talking to myself. They need competition. Pokemon does. Game Freak. Because look at Overwatch and Marvel Rivals. Competition is never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. And I think they're just salty about it. And Pip, that's a perfectly fine take, and I agree with you. It should have been a game. It's a fine game. But as Banjo-Kazooie, what does Banjo-Kazooie have to do with building cars? And I feel like they just slapped it on just to push it out. Because they knew the new IP would do bad.
Evening.
And for Halo Reach, I do want to play that game. I do want to play all the classic Halo games. I never had the opportunity to. And I do have the remaster collection, and I just never touched it. It's in my backlog. Nuts and Bolts is an I game, not a good bad game though. Y'all make me want to play it now. It seems like a good bad game though. It kind of reminds me of Bad Piggies, the mobile game, where you build carts and shit and steal eggs or something. I forgot what you even did. I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm getting tired. Slurring my words more than usual. All right. How do I save my game? This game is so unintuitive.
Yes?
We're going to jail.
Hope you rot,
And we're ending there.
criminal scum.
Thank you for everyone being here. I appreciate you guys. James, Pip, Chris. Hopefully I see you guys next live stream. Hopefully in 2 days or tomorrow. Hopefully. I'm about to hit the hay.
See you guys. Thank you so much.